do that? How did you do that?
Today is Monday, January 22nd, 2017, and it's 11:23. I just came from the gym. I sort of stopped recording since my one body part per week plan I've been completed. But yesterday I did record myself, well, not me, just the camera was pointing at the food. I was just recording whatever I was cooking because I haven't been recording in a while, and I've been trying to keep up with my kids. They have tests coming up, and I want to put the plan, the one body part per week plan, into like an ebook to explain the thought process behind some of the exercises that I did and things like that. I mean, it's nothing major. I have all the videos out already, but they're coming every other days. I didn't just put them all out at once. So every other days they're gonna be coming live. So those videos took a lot of my time. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna stop recording for a while and just focus on things, put my priority into different things. So since that plan since I finished the plan, I've been keeping up with the same routine without tracking anything. The only thing I've been doing is just recording my weight. That's it. I stopped recording in my food because my log is right in the kitchen. Every time I put something in my mouth, I write it down. So it's just my weight and the logs. These two have been a habit to me, so it's like nothing. But in terms of recording and doing different things, what workout I'm gonna do, I don't track any of these. But I try, I guess since the one body part per week thing, have been embedded in me in terms of the way that I've been eating without calculating macros. So that same routine, I kept it. So my weight has still maintained within the one, it hasn't been 126, but it's still below or sometime at 130-ish or so. So I've been maintaining quite well. So like I said, I stopped recording with the exception of yesterday and this one. So today while I was at the gym was empty when I was doing abs. And yeah, since that one body part per week thing, every time I go to the gym, I do full body workout. So I go every other days. So today when I went, I had in mind to do full body. But there are times when I go, some of the leg exercise machines are being occupied and people just sit on it, and there are times I just forget certain, don't bother waiting for any leg machines. If they're available, I'll do it, or I'll substitute it to something close to the same movement that those machines do. So today I started, I had in mind to do full body. And when I was doing my abs, that's the first thing I do. I go upstairs and do my abs. Nobody was there, and I did not bring my camera with me. I was like, God damn, I always wanted to record when I'm doing something. There's a way I do the oblique on the woman chair, the hyperextension chair in particular. So I wanted to record that. And I have other version, but this one is a new thing I started doing, where I will, stretch my back the way the machine was intended to, and then I will turn where my back is against the machine, and I'll do some oblique crunches. So what is it? I'll do maybe 12 repetition, half rep, where my back is slightly further back down, and another 12, whatever sets, whatever rep I had in mind, I'll do another one closed up, and then I'll do a full range where I turn and then do the crunch again. So that will be another 12 reps. So I was like, damn, the place is empty, nobody's there, nobody's gonna be mind that I'm recording. So I was like, I wasn't gonna record. Then I was like, oh duh, I have my phone. So I placed my phone somewhere close. It's a weird position. I never put the camera in that position, but I was trying to get a good angle. And I didn't want to put it too far away because I didn't know how far the camera will capture the movement. So, and I didn't want, if people see it, if let's say someone comes and they see it, then they start being uncomfortable and stuff like that. So I put it as close as possible to me. So I'll see whatever I recorded and I'll share it with you. And I did that. And when I went downstairs, now all of a sudden, this is why I kept the camera at home. Once I start recording, my mind is like, oh, you should record this, you should record that. So I was at the machine where I do the standing, I guess, oblique with the resistant. So when I stand on the platform, this particular platform machine, I can never get a good, not only a good angle, I've had good angles, but when I record it, it just doesn't come out good. The glass, the window is right against the machine, so the outside glare sort of mess up the recording. So I said, let me try with the phone and see what happened. I haven't seen it, so I don't know how it come out. So I'll show you guys these two exercises also. So I record that. I think that was the only two I recorded. Yeah. And then the rest, I did legs. I focused on legs today. The gym was empty. I mean, there were some people, that not that much. But because all the time I wanted to do full body and most of the machines are being occupied, so I said today I'm gonna start with legs first. And I don't usually start with legs because once my legs start working, you guys know I have sciatic issues, nerve issues on my left leg. So I will probably start, let's say when I do full body, typically I'll start with some sort of upper body exercise, then I'll switch after I finish do whatever it is that I did for upper body. I'll switch to do some legs exercises, and then I'll switch back again to do upper body. If I did front chest the first time, and then after I do the legs, I'll do back, and then I'll go back and finish whatever I need to do with the legs. So I don't do all the legs at once, so it doesn't trigger the nerve issue. So today I said I want to focus on legs first, and then I'll do upper body afterward. I did, where did I start? I start with leg press with the machine. This time I really focus on the muscle being, working. I started with no weight on the machine, and I go very slow. It's almost like a half rep kind of thing, focusing on the quad. Very slow movement, but that thing burned. No weight, but it burns. Then I add, I believe, 25 pounds. I do the same thing. I add another 25 pounds. Did another the same thing again. Then I add a 10 pound. Same thing. Another 10 pound. Same thing. So that's like, let me see, 50, 60, 70 pound going very slow. Then I put a 45 pound on top of all the other weights, a 45 pound. Now I started going slightly, my tempo will be, let me see, I'll start here, 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 seconds down, and then push up really quick. So that's what I did when I start going heavy. But when I didn't have that heavy weight on the machine, I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and push it back up. The same tempo, very slow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, very slow, back and forth. That thing burns. So once after I finish at the 45 pound on top of all the other plates, I did the same thing. but the tempo was slightly different. I add another 45-pound plates, did the same thing, and I did 2 sets of that with the 245 and all the other weights. And then I did 2 sets, then I start removing one at a time. The first 45-pound, did the same thing, removed the second 45-pound, did the same thing. Then when I get to the, what is it, the 50, 60, the 70-pound, I start going slow again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, very slow movement. That thing burns. It burns, it burns, it burns, it burns. You would not believe it. So I did the same thing as I'm removing the weights and stuff like that. Then once I was done with the leg press, I went and did the squat machine where my back is against the pad. Same thing. Whatever I just did on the leg press, I did the same thing on the squat machine. My leg was burning. So once I done with all of this, I went to the hamstring curls. So they were fixing the leg extension, one of the hamstring curls, and the calf raises where I sit the sideways. I have plenty of videos on that. So they were fixing all of this. I don't know what happened, if it was a miracle for me or should I feel bad, but I just killed myself on the leg press and the squat machine. So I said, I did on the hamstring curl on the porn one. I was not gonna do it because of my back, but that was the only one available. The seated hamstring curls was being fixed, so I had no choice but to use the one where I lay on. I believe I start with 30-pound, one leg at a time, and then I add 5 pounds, one leg at a time. Then I start going slightly heavy, where I'm going very slow again. The tempo were very slow. I don't know how many sets I did. I was just going based on feel. And once I was done with that, the people who were fixing the machine just finished the calf raise that's right next to the leg extension. So the guy was sitting there doing his work, you know, his workout. So I went to the seated calf raises way on the other side, near where the leg extension, leg press and the squat machines are. So I did the version, I have a video where I show how I do it. I rotate my toes on the machine. That's what I did on this. I went, I believe I started with a 25-pound. I didn't even remove the hook to do the up and down movement with the calf raise. I just, you know, rotate my toes on the machine and did very small movement to really focus on the nerves and the muscles. And then I add a 10-pound, did the same thing. I did a lot of reps. Then once I got tired of doing it, I put a 45-pound on top of all the others. And then that's when I removed the hook and start going, you know, doing the calf raise motion. So I did that, and after that, I went on the to do, what is it, kickback, resistant kickback with the leg. So I did that. This is when my left leg started to act up. My left leg started shaking. I couldn't even rest my left leg for my right leg to do the movement. It was shaking. I was not tired. I was not hungry. I had tons of energy to continue. So I was like, you know what? Damn, I didn't want to come back tomorrow. I wanted to rest. I really wanted to do full body. As I'm doing that, I'm thinking of that, and my leg is shaking, and I'm saying, wow, if it's shaking like that, it's not safe for me. Not only you know, shaking, if I'm doing some standing shoulder press with the dumbbell or some other movement where I need to stabilize my body and my leg is shaking like that. It's not like I'm doing it on my own. It's just shaking on its own. I was like, okay, after this, I'm just gonna stop. I'll go tomorrow and do either back or chest, because on Thursday my kids have half a day. So the plan was to go today, rest tomorrow, go on Wednesday, rest Thursday because my kids have half a day, and then go on Friday. So it seems like I'm gonna go, I went today, I'm gonna go tomorrow, and I'm probably gonna go on Wednesday to do legs again. And if I have energy, I'll do full body on Wednesday. So what I might do, knowing what I just felt today, so I'll do upper body on Wednesday, start with upper body, then do some leg exercise, then go back, do some upper body, and then finish my workout with a leg exercise. So I'm not gonna do all the legs exercise at once. So I will be showing you guys the 2 recordings that I did for the obliques, and the one, I'm crossing my finger this will be a good recording where I stand on the platform to do my oblique. So because all the other videos that I've been recording on the good camera, the one that I'm recording right now, hasn't been working. So we shall see. And look at this, I'm doing this right now. I have a light, I didn't turn it on. I just realized that as I finished this recording. So hopefully it shows clear. I'm just exhausted right now. I was supposed to go to the library to pick up books for my son. I forgot because my leg was shaking. I just want to get home. So yeah, in terms of my physique, it's nothing major. Mostly my upper body. My leg is looking pretty sharp. I just need to bring up my glutes. But to do the glutes movement, I need my legs to be strong, because some of them exercise, like the cake back when I was doing today, my leg was shaking. I need to be able to do that. I've been sticking only with the whatever. There's one, the weights go by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've been on 7 for a while. I want to increase it. So I need my legs to, my left leg to be strong, the knees to be strong, in order for me to increase the weight and do more of the leg movement for the glutes. And I did some body weight squat too. I forgot. And one of them I record where I hold oh, I forgot that. While I was on the machine to do the oblique with the resistance. So after I did that, I believe I record where I use one side where I do step up. I'm saying standing up. Step ups on that machine. I did one side at a time, and then I use both handles to do both sides together. So yeah, I will show you guys this recording, and enjoy.